is about 20 miles south of downtown LA at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New England Patriots and our home team.
So let's see what this is,
okay? At the 6. And he'll be brought
okay,
down
that's face
here
mask,
as the penalty flags come in right
Patriots.
away, and we may have a face mask here right at the start.
I want to got down to pull my face mask. Come on. Stop cheating, boy.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of
I
their
like
hands,
their
having
plays,
to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard.
I like the running back, not gonna lie.
Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Rivers completes it to Benjamin.
To be honest, I don't feel like being the Chargers. I'm going to try a different team, though. No worries. No worries. I'm going to try a different team. The Minnesota. No. Why would I be the Vikings? The Vikings are trash. So I have a couple choices. I'm going to try the Titans. I don't know, not because of the running back, because it's just for. All the ground is my type. Fuck up my friends, all my numbers, all of my type. I actually want to be a Seattle Seahawks. It's also one of my favorite Madden teams and stuff. Don't need no help. So make sure you subscribe and like, because let's play in the snow. Oh, let's play in big weather right there. Light snow? Why does it go to big snow? Come on, you already know I'm trying to get that, you know, fucking storm out there in Seattle.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday edition.
Coach, it is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle. We just heard it, and that means it's time for football at CenturyLink Field. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Seattle Seahawks. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. First go-around coming up for this offense, and their quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick, who confirmed that he will return for the 2020 season.
Yeah.
A guy who turned 37 back in November, but what's age these days at quarterback, really?
It's almost nothing, right?
You think he's back with the Dolphins next year?
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, they're going to bring him back, and what is that term we use all the time? He's the bridge quarterback to get them to another player. Well, this would be another year as a bridge quarterback. He was supposed to be the bridge last year, right? Would it have been Josh Rosen taking over? That didn't happen. Not going to happen. Now to be someone that the Dolphins draft here this season. So Ryan Fitzpatrick, he could very well be the quarterback for most of next year for Miami as well. And by the way, he threw for over 35
Miami gets a good quarterback in the draft.
Man can still get it done.
And he's going to get this one across the 30.
I don't know, cause
Yard line.
the Bengals are going for Joe
down on the 14-yard pickup from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
I don't know. I don't really know if there's going to be other players in the draft, but I say they go for QB. He'll probably have one of the best.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd down, it's Drake.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid.
Brennan
Blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. On first down, Drake. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
They probably be, I probably have the ball now, so I'm going to been stopping them boys.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive line.
Taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Bobby Wagner, the former second rounder out of Utah State with a sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Balaj. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd-and-long situation coming up.
You're not going to get nothing if you don't bring out that
play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Here's Fitzpatrick. Complete. This is Albert Wilson.
Okay, nice tackle.
And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary.
Oh, they get to the football.
Get out of here.
It's blocked. Now it's
Get out of
here. This is a live football.
So the next time we leave one of those coaches meetings and we're walking out in the hall and you're like, how come we spend so much time talking about special teams?
There you go. This is why.
This is why, right?
Come on,
look, I'm right there with you. We hear it every time we meet with coaches, but it is a big part of it. Look at how early in the game this occurs. They block a kick, and not only does it set a tone, it sends a message for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so much for our first points of the game. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it indeed. Here come the flags.
Defense. Don't be going for my home.
So that flag will cost him 15.
I'll take it.
It doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
They run it with Carson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
And now get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now from back at the 5. This is 3rd and goal.
I'm looking at him before like a long shot.
From the shotgun. Wilson eluding the... And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Let's see if they have the abilities to block my kick.
The ball there, but
they do not have the abilities to block my kick.
With the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense? Someone who will dance with him and go where he goes. Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown.
It's a pretty tough game. Playing in the snow.
Miami's offense takes the field again. You think about their 2019 season. It might be the rare overachieving 5-11 label that you give them. You know, you look at it, everybody
overachieve at 5-11.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in
I feel like I wasn't
Miami
even playing at first. Kind of
Kenyon Drake. 75 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. You gotta have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6.
Okay. Pretty nice return by Lockie, I'll be honest. I couldn't.
That return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of return?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Look at my opportunity.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Come on, Metcalf.
On 3rd down.
See how good you really are.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
And it's a face mask.
Down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. So give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal. In any event, that's precious real estate given up.
And he's going to score.
I walked in, too. He walked in.
Russell Wilson with his 2nd touchdown here.
Don't even get me started with that. That man walked in. That man, look at the
lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
I was just going to be mad about that one. I'm not going to lie.
I get some more, and he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Play drive. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run.
Take a picture of that, guys. Actually, pause a little. Take a picture of that.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The reason he got across the 25 is he messed up my kick. I'm not going.
And now let's talk about Kenyon Drake. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here?
I tackle good in this game. Bring him down right by the feet. Look at him.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bobby Wagner, his second sack of the night.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop.
No, I mean, that's really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway. But when he gets that kind of start, it comes through. Oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Kind of mad about them
A
making
reminder
that
coming up
catch
at
on
halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis.
Come on, don't give him all the
this
time
first
he
half.
needs.
Fitzpatrick throwing complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Oh no, they are not getting even.
Fitzpatrick to
You
throw.
know what they do?
And that is incomplete.
You already know who's answering back.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance.
I'm going to try to hold him to a field goal and
I
block
think
the
the Converse
fudge out
is
of him.
in this game.
Let's go. Get down, boy.
He goes down.
No,
Able to
he's
stop
doing
KJ right there as he slips
one of
by.
the easiest QBs in the NFL to blitz. Stop checking if I'm playing. I'm
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me.
I'm playing bad. I don't
Don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. He's surviving back there.
I don't give a fuck about
That is
that.
caught. Touchdown,
I don't.
Miami.
So you know what? I'm gonna delete it right now.
Wilson there to
I
make the
deleted it. This man tried.
grab. As they are an extra point away
I
now
deleted
from
it once
tying
he
this
tried.
football game.
So I'm not gonna
After
make him
nearly
upset.
30 minutes of football, that touchdown
I mean, if you drop
puts
guys
us
drop
in
a
a
like, I'll
position
make a
where if they
prank
make
and
the
leave
extra
it in
point,
there.
we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one
Okay, you want to
away.
give me a minute to score on the clock?
This will be
You're gonna
fielded
regret
at the
that.
6. And nice work on the return
I
as
like
they'll
that
start their
kicker team.
drive
Tyler
just
Lockett.
past the 30-yard line.
Fast athletic receiver like that.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too.
not
A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once.
Come
He
on,
told
why are
his
you giving me the
quarterback, just
short
make sure you
plays? I
throw
want
it
to go
up there.
deep.
You know, kind of like put up in the top
I know
shelf where the
Russell
kids
Wilson. That
can't get.
man kind of has an arm.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Come
Now the
on,
Seahawks
what
call
is
the
this?
second
Just
of their
blocking
3
the guy.
timeouts. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
The offensive line.
To throw is Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it.
Let's go! Drop away!
Seahawk touchdown.
I actually thought I could.
DK Metcalf in the final seconds of the first half.
All I
As
do
his
is
guys are able to regain the lead.
Yeah, play that
And
song.
just before the
Play that
half ends,
song.
the prayer is
Play that
answered
song.
defensively. A disaster
Keep
there.
it
I
in
know
too.
often we're
It's a nice
surprised
throw
when this
by
actually
Wilson.
works. I
like
mean,
that,
the excitement
Wilson.
level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be because I know
They're
as a
in.
defender, you've got to play the
They're
ball
in,
in this
yep.
situation, but you
Really
can't
nice
interfere with the
spot on
receiver
cam.
because remember, it's a spot foul, and it'll be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Extra point up and through by Myers.
Just like that.
the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Remember what I said?
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one.
Come on.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of...
Hey, that man baby.
As we send you cross-country to...
God dang, Tannehill. You're a baby.
Halftime report. The snow certainly making conditions difficult, and it's not likely to get better anytime soon. As we turn it right back over to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. This will be taken in after 1.
Okay, I like that.
And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 to make it the 40-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. They'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind. Because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now Myers for the extra point.
Patrick. It's Patrick.
He's got it.
Yourself down. Sit your dumb self down.
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20.
To the 25
as his guys will set up shop at the
that.
23-yard line. And it's player spotlight time. And we shine that spotlight on Ryan. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for this.
You're not running.
You gotta get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Right back to Drake. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy, sometimes having to hang out all day.
Now look at you, look at you.
Play to your advantage, but it's been a tough day for him.
Pressure?
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Now it's Lockett. A beautiful fake. And now running right through it.
Okay.
By him, and now a little daylight.
Tyler Lockett. This is my second punt return of the day because I didn't
Tyler
this one.
Lockett, and all the way in, touchdown.
Yeah, put that ball.
Mark
did
that
one
down as a
earlier.
punt return of 78 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit
I
further.
said that was a better one because
Brandon,
he
I
did
loved
not
his
give
game in
up
college,
when he
and
was
I
getting
thought he would
tackled. He
translate
did
well as a
not give
pro.
up.
Boy, did he
He
exceed
spit
my
out of it.
expectations. Another punt return for a touchdown.
Busted onto the scene as an all-pro returner as a rookie. He's not looking back. Myers connects on the PAT. And the
He's one of
lead
the
now.
best returners, in my opinion. Pretty nice, pretty nice.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Get out of here with that nonsense.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get
Come on,
anything
pressure
going.
the QB,
They had
pressure
to
the
punt from
QB.
deep inside their own
Don't let him run
territory,
that.
which means they're going to lose the field position battle
I
as a
wasn't
general
really paying
rule.
attention on that
What they're
play.
looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but
He's
this
not
game is
okay.
about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves,
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he'll take
Okay.
this into the end zone
So,
for a
he just
Dolphins
got away
touchdown. Kenyon Drake.
Yeah, but you're still
His
losing.
second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
Block this. Come on. Come
Well,
on.
if they're going to make a game of this in the
I don't
second
want them to have
half, they
21.
need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
and the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a
Watch
comeback.
it.
That'll be taken in
Watch
the
out.
end
He's
zone.
dangerous. He's dangerous. He's dangerous. He's dangerous.
And there he goes
He's
again.
dangerous.
The 30, 10, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Drop a like for that.
That kickoff return, 104 yards.
104
And
yards.
the
Not 100.
Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit
10,
further.
not 20. 104.
So how about the game he's having? He had the punt return earlier for a touchdown. Now the kick return to balance things out.
And oftentimes, guys who are on punt return and kickoff return, many of them are the same
best return in
guys.
the league.
And they're devoted
I'm
to
done.
a
I heard
return
no.
guy who can break big plays. And when that happens and they know it's there,
heard
they're
no.
going to block that much harder and be that much more skillful as
Man
well
has
as
had the
utilizing
best
his
returns
talents. And
today.
this is what you get. Punt
He
return,
literally got
kick
one to the
return,
40-yard
a huge
line.
game.
He got two going to the end zone. He even returned the punt to the end zone.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
Come on. Come on.
This is
Let me
fielded
show
at
you
the goal
something here
line.
because you can't return it. No.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. He got 29 yards that time. But we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
They'll run on first down. It's Drake. Making the stop that time,
He got
Bobby
a couple
Wagner.
yards.
What's the old expression? 3 yards in a cloud of dust. In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. See the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Caught by Wilson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
I saw Russell Wilson. I actually met Lamar Jackson.
On 1st and goal, Drake. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back now in Seattle, Washington. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Fitzpatrick now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cassius Marsh, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
It's like losing a game before I ain't having to take the L.
Say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. 3rd and goal, it's Drake. And he will
and that's also tough that you can't stop that little running back.
An 18-yard touchdown run.
You gotta make the game a little fun, right?
He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours?
I didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for a nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Don't forget, you can't forget about the man Lockett. Look, I'm just going in the middle.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
I'll have to use Russell Wilson on his feet.
Steps away.
I guess I'll have to use Russell Wilson on his feet.
And bulldozing his way through. He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So now 1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Come on now, you can't bring me down by the mask.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
He would have been gone. Gone either way. He was gone so good. Read option.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Look at this dude. I'm doing it again on him. They don't know what the smoke is.
Refusing to go down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A lot Loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second
Kind of
down.
hurt the average
Well,
here.
they have had success when he keeps the ball running it, but not in that situation. I mean, I think we got an example of why NFL coaches really don't like their quarterback in the running game.
Because whether he keeps it or not, he's likely going to take a hit, isn't he?
No doubt about it. And defenses, they're looking to put that hit on a quarterback.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. A gain of 7 might change the thought process here as they have some options on 4th and goal. Defense keeps him out of the end zone there. Now, will they go for it? And if so, can they do it one more time?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it.
So fucking slow.
They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone, and with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Okay, come on. I thought, could we get a safety, though? Could we get a safety?
Fitzpatrick on 1st down. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
180!
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick.
Come on.
And this is Parker, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds.
For Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his tight end.
I wasn't really paying attention to it.
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Okay.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in.